Hey, yo, Bo knows this, and Bo knows that, but Bo don't know jack. This Bo can't.
We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Taking a look at Minnesota, and they're 18 games off the lead. Not the best team in the league for sure, but more than capable of winning on any given night.
Well, this is interesting. This is the fourth and final meeting between these two clubs, and you know, with a 2-1 lead, Clark, do you think they're thinking about that? Is that important?
No, I don't think so, Steve. I mean, for some guys it might be, but as a general rule, I think they approach it as another game. I don't think it affects their effort level at all. Every time you step between the lines, you want to outdo whoever's in front of them.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Minnesota, Martin is the 2 with Brewer as the 3. Young is out there with Pekovic, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Now, here's Brewer. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. 4 on the shot clock. Martin with the bucket.
3-pointers and free throws, I call them threes and frees. We said it before, but that's really the key to Kevin Martin's success as a high-efficiency scorer. He got a knack for making 3-point plays.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Clippers.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
Now, here is Martin. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Martin kicks to Williams. Outside, Martin. Wide open. Here's Pekovic. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Pekovic has got his first bucket of the night. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's the Beast. Buries the long-range jumper. The Beast's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Williams. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. 5th, the Timberwolves.
And the rebounding has been key because they've been boarding the ball at a very high level, playing with a ton of energy.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Williams dishes to Martin. Williams against Dragic. Martin the pass to Young. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
It wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
Suns leading by 5. Pass to Morris. Dragic a screen on Young. Here's Green. Again, Phoenix. And the push for new talent in Phoenix really seen from top to bottom. New GM, first-time head coach, and Jeff Hornacek.
Yeah, and they did an outstanding job. They're pushing to create a very positive culture. They're really giving everybody an opportunity to show what they can do. Thus far, the results are very impressive.
Martin, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Suns have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Green. Dragic has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
It's Williams with the drive. Drains it from 9 feet away. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick. Here's the Beast. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
There's the block. Only one man back on D. And the layup is good. The Beasts got 5 points so far.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
And the Suns here with a different look. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in from... Tolliver. Goran Dragic is checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's the Beast in for Thomas. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Young. Brewer comes in for Wiggins. And Martin subbed in for Ricky Rubio. The Beast, he's in at the point. Plumlee out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Dragic in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Phoenix leading by 5.
Well, Nikola Pekovic, battering ram style of play, but really soft hands for a big guy. I think that combination makes him one of the most effective inside scorers in the league.
And it's blocked. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Phoenix. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Suns.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
And Dang gets it to go. Here's the Beast. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Golden State. To the inside.
You get a chance here to take a look at Goran Dragic's numbers. Going well for him this season. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball. Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Levine's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Levine. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And the shot is good.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, as you know, Andrew Wiggins was taken as the first overall pick of a talented 2014 class, but should have no problem with the pressure. He's been hyped as the next big thing for quite some time. He said, I think playing at Kansas really prepares you for this. You're basically treated like a rock star wherever you go. I think that really translates to the NBA. Gentlemen?
Unlimited potential, Doris. Thank you very much. Here is Brewer. After the made shot from the Beast. Offensive rebound, Pekovic, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Pekovic has got his second bucket of the night. Passes it to the Beast. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Martin against Green, who got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 6 points for Martin.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And the Suns making a change here. Tolliver's checked in for Martin. Suns leading by 7. Here's the Beast. He's got 10 and a strong finish with 2 hands. Like some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
And Brewer kicks to Levine. Here's Dang. He's guarded by Dragic. Jang, no luck.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Dragic the pass to the Beast. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Boy, nice.
And creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's Williams. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Levine. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
His free throw percentage hovering around that 70% mark, guys.
That free throw missing.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Isaiah Thomas in for the Beast. Young's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And so we wrap up the first half. Suns lead by 10. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. I'll say this for us though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're right where I thought we'd be. But still, we're a long way from done. So let's keep our effort at 100% all the way to the end.
What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Martin is the 2 with Brewer as the 3. Young out there, Pekovic. And it's Williams at the point. Suns leading by 10. And Green with the basket on the assist from Plumlee. Green's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Phoenix. Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
Outside Williams. Here's Martin. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Martin's got 8 points. Here's Dragic, averaging 16 points a game.
And the Suns' top draft pick, Alex Len, dealt with ankle issues last season. That being the case, how big was Plumlee for them? He's a big-time glass eater inside and above-the-rim finisher to help force the D to collapse. He's a guy that I think has tremendous upside and is extremely athletic for a front-line player.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris. Timberwolves trail by 11.
And Plumlee still working to expand his skill set, but you don't find many 7-footers who can uncork a 40-inch vertical leap. I mean, his athleticism sets him apart. Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's the Beast. Another three for Phoenix.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Martin dishes to Williams. Martin kicks to Young. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, Green with the rebound.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
The pass to the Beast. Outside Dragic puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for them today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Phoenix. P.J. Tucker comes in for Green. J.J. Barea is checked in for Minnesota. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. The next message he had for them was that they should be attacking the basket on offense. He felt very strongly that the defense they're up against is vulnerable down low. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the Beast, guarded by Barea. Here's Morris. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against Golden State.
Yeah, in that game, Kevin, they did damage in all sorts of different ways. They were pretty much unstoppable offensively.
Yeah, it was showtime, Steve. They showed off every resource they had at that end of the floor. Some really terrific numbers for Pekovic. He has 9 points and 2 blocks. What a force he's been in the paint.
You know, he's gotten himself into the air so often to block shots and rebound. He's really controlled that area.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Goran Dragic. Minnesota also making some changes. Wiggins comes in for Corey Brewer. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Martin. Here's the Beast, guarded by Barea. The dish to Tucker. In the corner, it's Morris. .127 left in the third. No good from the Beast.
Nikola Pekovic might be the strongest player in the league, guys. 6'11", 285, a power lifter's physique. He's impossible to move once he gets positioned. Love the interior passing. He knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Suns leading by 13. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast, guarded by Barea. The shot's good from the Beast.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Young, a screen on Bledsoe. And here's Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Here's Young. You know what? So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bledsoe outside. Dishes to Tolliver. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 15. Rubio the pass to Young. Lots of room. Again, Young missing.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Here's the beast. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And that's now 25 points for the beast.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
The NBA regular season winding down. Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks take on Goran Dragic and the Phoenix Suns this Friday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Let's go. You're in.
Dang, about time.
Young. We've got Miles Plumlee. Dragic is out there with Bledsoe. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Deep 2 from Tolliver. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
A free throw good. Bledsoe. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Pekovic is checked in. Tolliver hits them both.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And that one's good, Pekovic.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's the beast. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now the feed to Green. Passes it to the beast. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The Beasts got 13 points in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 16. Williams kicks to Martin. Pekovic with the screen for Martin. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He had pretty much played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's really the only time he's turned it over so far.
Young's checked in for Wiggins. Suns leading by 16. Here's the beast, and he dunks it down. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
Williams attacking. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The Beast's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside, Green. Feeds it to Plumlee. Kicks to Tolliver. Lets it go from 11, and that one goes long.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Williams kicks to Pekovic. Outside for Martin. Williams, that's a two-pointer. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Dragic kicks to Tolliver. He dishes it to Plumlee. And Young comes over to help. 5 on the clock, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Williams dishes to Martin. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Dragic. Pass to the Beast. Outside Dragic. The pass to the Beast. Back to Dragic. Uncovered. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Williams passes to Martin. He kicks it to Pekovic. Martin goes in. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green kicks to Dragic. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Here's Pekovic, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. The Beast's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And after trailing in this season series, tonight they avenged themselves, taking the final game of the year between these two teams, finishing at 2-2 against the Timberwolves.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the Beast. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
He feeds it to Plumlee, and so it looks like the Sun.
That's the way to move the ball.
They hang on to possession.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Morris is checked in for Tolliver. Warren comes in for Green. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great.
Hey, wait up a minute.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, congratulations on the game tonight, man. You played well, really well.
Thanks, dog. You need something?
Yeah, so listen, I was talking with the arena operations guy, and he suggested we're long past due to get you some of your own sounds in the arena. You know, after you dunk, make a free throw, hit a three-pointer.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been wanting to get some of them custom sounds for a while.
Yeah, great. Well, look at the options, think about what you want, and we'll get it set up with the ops team.
Hey, man, that's legit. I appreciate it.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here by my side. Clark Kellogg and the sharpshooter Steve Kerr. Last game for the Hawks, they picked up the W against Denver, and they pulled off a three-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
And I think, Kevin, it really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Teague with the ball.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the fourth best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
Now here's Teague. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Morris. Dragic with it, picked up by Teague. Morris, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
The main thing there was that he got them a 2-possession lead despite the 1 miss.
Here is Korver. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. And there's Green on the assist by Dragic. Green's got 5 now.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
The 9-foot shot. Can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morris with the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here is Korver. The Suns getting the bucket. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by the Beast. Cephalosha misses. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I just loved the rhythm they got into offensively. They really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home. Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the Beast. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can... So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Millsap. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he really competed defensively, too, Kevin. 3 steals.
Here's Millsap. He kicks it to T. From 13 feet, it goes down. And Coach Budenholzer, 2-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball, also graduated with a triple major in politics, philosophy, and economics. It sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. But you know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here is Korver, averaging 12 points a game. Millsap a screen on Dragic. Here's Korver. Plumlee with the rebound.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
That shot wide open. The Beasts got 5 now.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Korver kicks to T. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Korver passes to T. Just 5 on the clock. With the teardrop, and he gets it to go. Teague's got his second basket. Here's the Beast. He had 31 points in the win against Minnesota.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Here's the Beast, and the wide-open shot from Green. Another one falls for Phoenix.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche and understand, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
Phoenix making some changes. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Plumlee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Green. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Goran Dragic. And here is Scott. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
1:15 left to play here in the first. Here's the Beast. 7 points in the game. Tolliver dishes to Tucker. Another three for Phoenix.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
There's Bazemore. Phoenix able to drain the three. And Max it to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they'll come into this one with some confidence. Last season, they swept the season series, winning both matchups.
Here's the Beast. Right now averaging 25 points a game.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Schroeder to Bazemore. Schroeder at the elbow. All sorts of time. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Schroeder's got his first basket of the night. Here's the Beast. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Suns lead by 16. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Coming up next Tuesday, March 17th, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies hit the road to do battle with the Detroit Pistons. Live from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Don't miss out.
Time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
Checked in for the Suns. The Beast in at point guard. Anthony Tolliver out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Bledsoe in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The shot's good from the Beast. There's a minute left in the first half. Here's Schroeder. The feed to Scott. Banked in off the glass.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Phoenix leading by 12. Here's the Beast. He's got 11. And Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Morris. Another one falls for Phoenix. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Kicks to Bazemore. They set the pick. Passes it to Schroeder. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Tucker. Again, Phoenix.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
seconds left. Bazemore misses. Here's the beast. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Suns ahead, up by 16. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. You guys came to play today. What a job shutting them down with our D and running our own offense with precision. I love the focus I'm seeing. I'll say this for us though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. I don't care what the score is. We can't afford to coast. We have to play just as good after the half as we did before it.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say, the Beast? An impressive effort here today.
Just a pleasure to watch him play basketball. The way he sets up his teammates, his passing, his decision-making, very impressive.
Yeah, Steve, everything has been running through him, and he's doing a really nice job of racking up those assists.
The Hawks trail by 16, and on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Three-point shooting perhaps never more valued, Clark, than it is right now in the NBA. Kyle Korver. Such a great signing for the Hawks.
Yeah, really a good one. I mean, his contract is front-loaded, running through 2017 for around the mid-level exception. And quite honestly, he's worth every penny, not just because of his laser shooting ability, but he's a hard-nosed, tough guy, professional in every way, and he just brings a winning presence to whatever team he's on.
He says he learned a lot of his basketball acumen from his mom, who was a terrific player in Iowa.
No question.
First one falls for him.
And Korver known for his shooting, but he's a good passer, rebounder, and an underrated defender as well. Takes great pride in being a well-rounded, complete player.
Plumlee hits them both.
And Korver was selected to the 28-player pool for Team USA. And while he might not be a household name to the casual fan, those in the know realize he's one of the best in the business as a professional and as a laser, a dead-eye shooter.
Millsap has the open look. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, as you know, Adrian Payne out of the talented Michigan State basketball program. He's one of the older rookies in this draft class, but he only started playing basketball in the 8th grade. He said, quote, "I haven't been playing the game for that long. I got better in a short period of time, and I became a great player. I feel like I have a lot of room to grow." One can only imagine, guys.
That's right, Doris. Thanks. Clock at 4. Here's Korver. Blocked.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
For the finish, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. And you look at the Beast, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
What a performance offensively it's been of late for him. He's really clicking right now.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Here is Corver. He's got 5. Shot clock at 2. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
1 second on the shot.
Millsap sets the pick for Teague.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Clock at 6. Here's the Beast. Pass to Plumlee. That one a little long.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by the Beast. Teague the pass to Corver. Back to Teague. Tries to snap the cold streak, and he gets it to go. Teague's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Take a little closer look at Jeff Teague, some of his numbers. Well, since the All-Star break, he's been doing some nice work. 3rd in assists. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And Steve, look it's the ball in the best spot possible. I think that's what he gets the most joy out of. That's what drives him, setting up other people.
Here's the Beast. He's got 13. To the middle, up off the screen. There's the block. Now Teague. To the left wing. Now here is Cephalosha. D right on him. And that one's good. And it's 8 points for Teague. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Jeff Teague, one of the quickest and most elusive point guards in the NBA. He's incredible in transition, and where he's really improved is in the half court. He's figured out how to carve up defenses off the dribble. That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Pass to Cephalosha. Feeds it to Corver. Off the screen. Almost, but it rolls out. And Teague, a top-tier penetrator, a nice teardrop in the lane.
And he's an improved passer, too, Kevin. I like the confidence he's starting to play with now. Getting into the lane, he's elite when it comes to the assist-turnover ratio that point guards are measured by. And he continues to expand his offensive game as well.
Here is Corver. 5 points in the game, and the shot is good. Corver's got 7 points. 1:35 left to play in the third. The pass to the Beast. Outside Dragic. It's rebounded by Teague. Teague's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Cephalosha, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
Nice shooting.
Drop off, so no major concern.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. They're making a switch here. From half court, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Phoenix ahead, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Coming up next Thursday night, March 19th, Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans take on Goran Dragic and the...
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Well, tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect. A gorgeous feed there.
Suns leading by 20. The Beast, he's in at the point. Anthony Tolliver out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Morris in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to the Beast. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Bledsoe. Drills it from outside. Bledsoe's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Phoenix.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
And Bazemore kicks to Mack. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The Hawks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Scott kicks to Mack. Scott with a screen on Bledsoe. Can they get it? And it's rejected, but they recover it. Good on the shot.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And Phoenix has possession. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Here's the Beast. Again, Phoenix.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Bazemore, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set and did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
The Beast, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Schroeder. Here's Scott. Misses off the left iron.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Here's Mack. He feeds it to Bazemore. Payne with it. Tolliver on him. Mack, no luck. Suns on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's the Beast. Again, Phoenix.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Schroeder. Here's Bazemore. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
The Suns on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's the Beast. Goes up at the stripe, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark.
Out to the right wing. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. That's blocked.
You know, one of the assets on a roster a coach always wants to have is a lockdown perimeter defender, and there are quite a few of those guys out there across the league. Perhaps the best one, in my opinion, is Tony Allen in Memphis.
Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Phoenix.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the Beast. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And Max it to Bazemore. He dishes it to Mack. The feed to Bazemore. No one near him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's the Beast. So it's the Suns winning easily here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Dorth,
billionaire, club muchacho, assorted flavors.